As an entrepreneur currently running 2 limited liability companies, if I were to register another business, I would register a sole proprietor. And this is the reason why I would encourage anybody who is starting off in business to first start as a sole proprietor. The first thing I would say is the tax obligation. As a sole proprietor, your tax obligations are very, very minimal. You only be required to pay personal income tax. Secondly, the registration fee itself is very, very minimal as compared to other types of business registration. The third advantage is if you run a sole proprietor, it is very easy for you to make your decisions because at the end of the day, it is owned by you. The company is owned by you. And the best thing I love about sole proprietor is anytime you are big enough and you feel like expanding to let in shareholders, you can always convert your sole proprietor into a limited liability company or company limited by shares. And I almost forgot to ask that when you are filling the forms to register as a sole proprietor, it is very simple. It is the simplest form you can fill when registering for, a business. However, there are some disadvantages when it comes to running a sole proprietor. The first one being the fact that you are one and the same as your business. That means that your business doesn't have limited liability. In fact, your business has unlimited liability. That means that if you are to run into debt in your business right now, your debtors have any right to come and take your personal possessions because you are one and the same as your business. The second disadvantage is that because you are one and the same as your business, your absence means that the business is also absent. Another disadvantage is that most of the time, sole proprietorships don't attract a lot of financial help, especially when you're seeking funding like loans or maybe investments. But however, when it comes to grants and if you're a sole proprietor and you're seeking grants, you can get grants. In my next video, I'm going to talk about company limited by shares. Don't miss that one.